Brian, FoxSportsScout.com, here with Rutgers DT Darius Hamilton. Darius, 2 games through the season, you're playing a lot of guys on the D-line. Do you feel like you played 2 games? You're so refreshed that.
I think, I think we're refreshed, man. I think we just love coming out here, man, and just playing this game. It's exciting every time. So it's a lot of fun, man, and we're gonna keep it rolling.
Eastern Michigan, what do you see from them offensively?
They're a good team. They're a good team. I watched their Penn State film. They played Penn State really tight until the end, and things began to fall apart for them. But from what I see, what they run very well.
What do they like to do offensively, without giving away obviously the secrets? But what's their basic?
They're heavy run team. When they pass the ball, they do that efficiently. When they do it efficiently. So they're a great team, and it's going to be a great matchup.
Do they protect well? I mean, was Penn State able to get there with blitzes, or what did you see from that stuff?
Penn State brought some pressure on them, but I think for the most part, I think Eastern Michigan did a great job against them.
I know the one quarterback's completing about 70% of his passes. Short stuff, or do they give you time that if you can
they mix it up. They mix it up, and a lot of the times, I think they're really a team that takes what the defense gives them. But like I said, when they do it very well.
You personally, what have you thought of your first 2 games?
I thought I played well. I know we had the whole mishap in the first one, but I thought I've been playing well. I definitely think my level of play has risen. I've been making a lot more plays, and it's allowed me to do a lot more things on this defense.
When you say that, it seems like obviously you always had a quick first step to get through. It seems like you're getting that penetration a lot more this year.
Yeah.
Is it just maturity and strength, or?
I think a lot of it goes to maturity and strength. I don't think I could do the things I'm doing now. I don't think I could do the things I'm doing now last year. I think I've came a long way just as far as strength-wise and weight-wise and knowledge of the game. So I think I've come a long way, man. And honestly, without any of that, I don't think I'd be where I am today.
All right. You play for Coach Jim Panago's the D-line coach.
No question.
Now, from afar, I view him as crazy. What's your take on playing for him? D-line coach is always a little bit out there.
Yeah.
What's he like to play for?
He's a great coach, man. He's a player's coach. He's a coach who loves coaches, loves players. And when you got somebody who gives 110% for you, it's easy to go out there and give 110% for them.
Does he ever not have energy?
No. I mean, we bring a lot of energy. If we're ever flat, he's never flat. He's never flat, and it's great to have because you can feed off of that, and you can turn a practice that from the start looked like it wasn't going to be any good to an amazing practice. Just because the energy that he brings, it gets one person fired up. They get the next person fired up. It's a chain reaction before you know it, the whole team's going crazy.
All right, then the last thing, Eric LeGrand's having his jersey retired at halftime. Do you know him at all? Do you know much of him?
I don't know him personally. I know about everything that's happened with him. All the things that he's been doing now, and I've watched tape on him. He was absolutely great player, man. Absolutely great player. Made a ton of plays, man. Meant a lot to this program.
I was gonna say he's a kid that he played fullback for a while, and did it. Have you? I know he's talked to the team before. What is it like when he kind of address? Because it's very easy to get emotional when you're listening to him not complain.
Right.
Anything jump out, or you remember anything about what he talks to the team about?
I mean, I want to just harp on what you said. Just to see somebody like that, man, who never complains. Just makes the best out of every situation. And some people got to come out to practice and think, oh man, why do I have to be out here today, man? I think he's truly an inspiration to people all over the world, man. I think everything he does is great, and I think his message means the world to a lot of people, man. I know it speaks to me personally, and I'm sure it speaks to a lot of people here.
Darius, thanks for the time.
No problem, man.